Hello teacups, what's brewing? So I'm having a little bit of trouble with the original intro clip that I had for this video. So I'm just gonna film one now and see if I can copy this over. But hello, we're back. Chantal has returned to us with all her wonderful plans for Vlogtober. And I'm actually really excited. I know that she probably won't get through to the end, but she's had more of a sense of purpose with Vlogtober and actually sitting down and thinking of things. And she took a few days break to prepare, so hopefully we've got some good content coming up. This is a mukbang. It's the Pulp Fiction mukbang, which she had talked about before, and we'll see how that goes. I do like it when she dresses up for mukbangs. I'm into costumes and things, but I wish her first content hadn't been a mukbang. I wish it had been more October themed or fall or Halloween or whatever she wanted to do, but we are where we are with it. I'm not actually feeling very well, which is why I haven't gone in and just refilmed this in my usual filming area. I've got quite a headache brewing and woke up with a little bit of a fever this morning. I'm keeping an eye on it. It seems to be calming down, but I just thought I'd pop in, say hi, and let's get to the video. Ooh, I like the intro.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello. Before I cut it, this is Uma Thurman. This is what Uma Thurman looked like in the movie. If you haven't seen it, this is the look she is going for and the meal she is going for.
Girl,
My goodness.
you'll be a woman soon.
I mean, she's feeling herself. Give her that. The wig is hideous. I know. All the haters down in the comments. Your wig is hideous. How dare you? Yeah, her wig's hideous. I'm not saying mine doesn't have its moments. I'm saying hers is hideous. But it's not designed to be an everyday wear wig. Let's be completely honest here. It's designed to be a costume. She does like the really dramatic dark hair, red lip look, which is maybe why she went for the character to begin with. I will say, because I've watched this video through once, the wig looks better here than it does at any point after this in the mukbang. So this is the best you're going for, but I don't think the shortened fringe is a good look for her face. I will say something that did surprise me quite a lot. The white dress shirt looks very nice on her. Because if you think of some of her other clothes, like sometimes when you're heavier, you kind of avoid white because it shows rolls and things, and it's too simple. That's why you get so much pattern and embroidery and stuff on plus size clothes a lot. They're distractors from the fact that when you just have kind of smooth lines, the shape of the body can be really obvious in ways that you don't want it to be. And I think this white dress shirt actually looks really nice on her. And I can't remember last time we've seen her in just basic dress clothes because she doesn't work in an office, so we don't see it very often. So I'm not loving the hair, but I am actually liking that shirt on her.
Please come take my hand. Oh, hello. You must be who my husband, Marcellus Wallace, asked to take me out for a good time.
I would like us to not be having these moments, Chantal. That's a lot of eye contact and I'm uncomfortable.
Well, I was thinking we could head over to Jack Rabbit Slim's for a burger.
She's
and a
forgetting
shake.
what she wants to
What do you
say.
think? Let's get to. So,
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm just gonna go powder my nose and I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
So at least she made her food. That's something. This part is much louder. I'm gonna cut it out. It's much louder. But she did at least make her food, which is nice.
Don't you just love when you get back?
Look at the size of that shake. I mean, I know a $5 shake, I guess it's meant to be big. Like, it's very much, it's got the vibe of a diner for sure, but oh, that's a fair old drink.
Back from the washroom and your food is ready. I love it. So, let me put down this dart.
What's going on with her wig right now in the fringe at the side?
And let's try this.
Don't know how that
I know you're
restarted.
wanting a sip to find out why it's $5. Must be one good shake, huh? Well, it is.
You haven't tried it yet, you don't know. I mean, it's full of ice cream, I'm sure it is. Look, she needs to cut the voice though. I'm just like, it's not sexy, honey.
Beauty sip.
Don't look.
I'm having, here, comes with fries. Most diner food comes with fries. I'm having their Durward Kirby burger, not bloody, and a $5 shake, Martin and Lewis. So, let's dig in. Now, alright guys, this friggin' wig. I'm gonna break character.
Oh, thank God.
Fry these fries up myself. Eaty bite.
She might have fried those fries, but there's no way she cut those fries. Those are very evenly, they came out of the bag. So when she's like, oh, I did these myself. My stomach is growling, excuse me.
Now, I have no idea. And it seems that most of the internet has no idea what a Durward Kirby burger is. Okay. So I just went with a burger with stuff that I like on it. I kind of combined it with the Big Kahuna burger because in the movie, when Mia's at the diner with Vince Vega, it doesn't look like there's cheese on her burger. But the Big Kahuna burger has cheese, so, and I'm missing lettuce, I forgot lettuce. So if you didn't know, some of you, I mean, Pulp Fiction is a Quentin Tarantino movie. Came out in '94.
I didn't realize it was that long ago. It's quite a while.
It's a classic, cult classic.
How much ketchup has she got in that bowl?
So on my burger I have cheese, American cheese slice, Canadian cheese slice, jalapenos, ketchup.
Sorry, minor point. Do they call it Canadian cheese slice? Is that a Canada thing? Because we call them, in the UK, we call those American cheese slices. And we call it that because it's that, or processed cheese slice. It's the kind of plastic cheese that I do, sorry, Americans, associate with America. So we don't say like, oh, British cheese slice. We don't change it around because it's made in Britain. Minor point, but it struck me as odd.
Dill relish and mayo on a sesame seed bun. Oh, that's going to be messy as hell.
Oh, please don't.
And
R.I.P. her shirt.
It's one of his better movies, his best movies.
One of his better movies, like she's giving him a report card. She caught herself. She caught herself.
One of my favorite movies. I thought it'd be fun.
I mean, it's better than just sitting there slamming the burger, I suppose. She got the costume, she got the wig. Oh, the wig's not improving. She got the wig, and she's telling us a bit of information.
Now, with the milkshake, fun fact, and I didn't know this, maybe you guys did, and my cherry doesn't have a stem, so unfortunately, I can't entice you and rub it on my lips.
Thank God for small mercies.
Like Mia does in the movie.
She did that in the movie, man. Okay, earlier I was like, oh, I don't like the sexy voice she's trying to do for me. Maybe Mia did do that in the movie. It's been a long old while. I just remember them dancing afterwards.
Suggestively. Now, that is one good shake. Whew. Don't you agree? Now, Martin and Lewis, apparently the waiter at Jack Rabbit Slim's. Sam? What do you think you're doing?
She eye-checked the camera there. She has done this on purpose because she knows we hate it.
Sam?
She's eating food
There's no
with that
catch in
hand.
Pulp Fiction. Is there?
I don't think so.
Well, not you. You don't have a part in this movie. Move.
Cat hair everywhere.
The waiter is actually Steve Buscemi, and I didn't realize that until I watched it again. And Martin, he asked if she wants her shake Martin and Lewis, or something else, which chocolate or vanilla. And she says Martin and Lewis, which because Martin and Lewis, Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin are white guys, so vanilla.
Peaked too early with my coffee.
That's what the reasoning behind that was. I didn't know that.
Okay, I didn't know that either. Thank you.
All right. I'm nervous to dig into this burger because I'm wearing white.
I mean, you could have put 17 pounds less condiments on it. That might have been a solution, but you do you. Or, you know, you could take a bite carefully.
And it's gonna be one hell of a messy burger.
Put a plate under it, maybe.
Oh my god.
So many things you could be doing with this. Get your effing cat out of shot.
Thanks, Sam. I love a lot of cattail hair on my burger.
She'll still eat it. Guys. She's used to it. That's not better! She's used to it. Oh, good. Oh, good. I mean, we know that. But that's not better. Do something about it. Oh, it's disgusting. What's that wig? The problem she's having here is it's a costume wig and it's too small for her head. Wigs do come in different sizes when you are buying them for everyday wear. You have a standard size that fits most, but you can get smaller and bigger wig sizes. But costume ones are obviously a lot more shoddily made. They're not designed to be everyday wear. They're designed to go to a party with or whatever. And this one evidently does not quite fit her head properly. And so it's riding, which is the problem she's having. And that's why her fringe is getting more crooked and is moving back because it's slipping down. And as she tugs it to try and put it back, it's moving this.
I don't have my green screen today.
Yeah, where's her green screen been? It's not been around for the last couple of videos, and I kind of miss it. It was like a tiny bit of effort she was making.
I'm missing one of the clips for it.
So why didn't you order one? Wait, no but. Why didn't you order one? I had a stand for this background, much like, because she has hers on a stand and then it goes down, yeah? For her green screen, because it's just a green background so that the computer can pick up and replace it. And I ended up just tacking it up on the wall because it was a lot easier and it gave me more room to maneuver in this area. If she doesn't have one of the clips, she's got the others. She could space out the clips differently. She could just tape, like if you didn't want to buy anything, you could just tape where that clip was. You could tack the green screen straight onto the wall. There are so many things you could do with that you still could have used it. Or you just took 4 days off. You could have Amazon Primed a clip to your house. You get deliveries practically every day. You could have used a clothes peg. Like, there are so many things. And if you're saying I'm going to prepare, that's a really minor thing you could have prepared. You could have got one of those. I know the pole that holds it can be a little bit difficult for clothes pegs. But you can get, you know, the quilt grips for when you're hanging. You get them all the time in like the dollar store in Japan and in Asia. When people are putting their futons out, they have like these little claw grips. You could have got something like that very cheap and very easily. So this time you spent to prepare, what was it doing? Because this is an old idea you've mentioned before. You don't even have your green screen. You could put a diner background up. It would have been brilliant. There you go, and it would have been automatic effort for actually very little effort on your part. I don't want to rant about this because I know it sounds a bit ranty, but don't say you're taking time off to prepare and then something so basic that you could work around, you haven't fixed, and your green screen is part of your channel. Please make a little bit more effort.
I'm sure I'll find it again.
So you haven't looked, you're sure you'll find it again? How do you even lose it? It's been up.
Oh, I put too many condiments on this burger.
Yeah, we know. Why not a plate? Wrap it in a napkin, use a knife and fork. Wipe your face. Please wipe your face. 'Cause that is quite the freeze frame. I know I'm good at these, but oof. You must have a serviette somewhere. There we go, yeah.
There goes all my meat.
Do you remember in the bygone days where she cut her burger in half? Wouldn't that be a lovely thing right now?
Yeah, lawless lipstick. This wig keeps slipping off.
Yeah, it's just a bit small for your head, sweetheart.
My head is too fat.
I would like it pointed out that she said that, not me. She said that, not me. Although I would say when it comes to your head being fat, like you hold it more at the front. The back of the head is kind of the back of the head. You can hold net fat, obviously, but I think the wig is more likely just too small for her head shape.
Now, that's like my favorite scene of the movie is between them. I'm gonna eat the cherry.
Just remember her stroking the cat. Do you remember? A few seconds ago. Licking her fingers now. Just enjoy that.
If you haven't seen it, and they're over 18, go watch it.
It's been so long.
In the movie, Mia Wallace is played by Uma Thurman. Vince Vegas played by John Travolta. And Tarantino seemed to have like some kind of weird obsession with Uma.
I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't looked into the gossip, but at the time, like she was kind of at the height of her career around that time, wasn't she? So to say weirdly obsessed, I don't know. Maybe it was true, but she was definitely a big star at that point. What happened to Uma Thurman? I don't hear about her very much. Is she doing stuff now? I haven't seen her in any big films recently, but a lot of people have moved to kind of TV and streaming, so maybe she's doing something there. Let me know in the comments below. But I don't think it's weird to be like, hey, Uma Thurman, who was a big old star. Hey everybody, me again. I'm just in editing. I looked it up and I think I was confusing the dates of some of the movies I thought Uma Thurman was in. So Pulp Fiction appears to be more of one of her bigger breakout roles than it was her already in her established career. So my mistake, I apologize. I was getting a bit mixed up during the video.
I think I read that he loved her feet. He has like a foot fetish.
Why were you reading about foot fetishes? Channel ideas?
I think I look more like Vince Vega right now than Mia Wallace.
Again, you said it, not me. You should be kinder to yourself, perhaps.
Sam.
It is very telling, though, about how she sees herself internally. Chantal does picture herself internally, I think, as just, oh, someone who just has, a few pounds to lose, and actually, no, she's almost there. It's just, 10, 20 pounds, and she'll be perfect. And I think in moments like this, she really, psychologically does not see herself the way she looks. And this isn't meant to sort of insult her, but I do think there is a disconnect between what she sees and what is there. And I know there are conditions that kind of dysmorphia that do exist. I'm not saying she has that, but I think she convinces herself of a lot,
She's beezing.
I'm surprised she hasn't spilled that on her shirt yet. Good job, because that looks difficult.
I'm doing something right now.
Why hasn't she got the onions and the burgers, the onions and the tomato and stuff on the burger? Surely that would be nicer. I mean, I know it's for the display.
Right. That's how cats are. So anyway, if you don't like swearing,
I am a delicate lady. I couldn't imagine swearing.
or other words that are offensive, very offensive.
Spoiler alert, considering it came out in '94.
Offensive. You may not want to watch it, but they say the F word 265 times.
Someone's been on Wikipedia. Oh. Pickle juice in the wig. That wig is itching her. She's not enjoying it at all. It's going further back again.
This burger is amazing. Medium ground beef, because medium is extra juicy.
You say extra juicy, it usually just means more fat. You have issues with that. Didn't you say the last time she made a meatloaf or something that she was having to go down to leaner beef because it was giving her so many problems?
Has a higher fat content, but
yeah, just be careful with that. I mean, she's eating fries, so I just
I've been taking
moot point.
Digestive enzymes called lipase, I think, and it helps you. I don't have a gallbladder. It helps you digest fat.
Huh. I've not ever taken those. I don't know if they work or not. If you take them, let me know if they do. I know when you have other intolerances, sometimes you can take, I mean, people who are lactose intolerant can take something to help them, can't they? If they have something dairy. I might be wrong, I don't have that condition, so I haven't checked into it. I hope that is helping her because her stomach was really getting, her digestive issues were really getting intrusive on her life. But I feel like a much easier way to help that would be to take a look at what you're consuming. Because when she's eaten healthier, even for a very short period of time, she has outright said that it cleared up almost immediately. So it's great that you're taking these pills, but there are simpler solutions.
Well, it's been helping.
Apologies.
But
I'm glad it's been helping. She needed something.
I just seasoned it well with salt, accent. I don't know if you know what accent is. I just tried it.
I don't know.
It's a food flavor enhancer. Has less.
Is that MSG? You know how America and the West are like, oh my god, MSG! When, like, here and in Japan and in China, you just find MSG on the shelves. It's just there to buy.
Sodium and salt. And pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And it's so good.
Sounds like it would be.
When you're frying your burger, after it's pretty much cooked, put the lid on. Let the juices steam it. This is really rich. Haagen-Dazs ice cream is very rich ice cream. That's why it's in such a small pint.
What? Again, guys, I might be being a little bit petty here, but isn't the point of a pint that it's the same amount every time you buy one? When you say a small pint, it's like saying a light kilogram or a small pound. That's a unit of measurement. It doesn't get smaller or larger. That's what it is. I think she might just be switching up the word serving here. I don't know if the Haagen-Dazs does come in an actual full pint or if they have a smaller container. If you're Canadian and you know, because these things tend to vary between countries. But to say it's such a small pint, no, that's it's not how measurements work. But she did, like, it is a very rich ice cream, and going by the thickness of that shake, she seemed to put a fair amount in. Like, that is a dessert, it's not a drink.
Hi, baby girl.
But
I'm eating as way more than Mia Wallace.
well, yeah.
My babes.
Oh my goodness.
She has like a bite of her burger and then is like, let's go dance.
I would also say, I always assumed she was cutting off the camera because her hairline gets messed up. But no, we can see here it's just her not setting the camera up very well. She's wearing the wig and she's still cutting it off. And this style wig, there'd be nothing to hide. Like, once you get past the bangs, it's just going to be like a piece. It's going to cover everything. So this isn't like her rose wig where it was twisted round. Although she is twisting it a bit there.
Stupid then. I don't like wearing wigs.
Why do you wear them then?
I
mean, for this, obviously, but didn't she try in the old place? She had a few wigs that she tried on when she was really struggling with her hairline. Like, the wigs aren't the problem. The types of wigs she's buying are the problem. But the wigs aren't the problem.
So welcome to Vlogtober.
Thank you.
Is this Halloween themed? Yes, it is, because I'm dressing up.
Yeah, okay. Again, not how I would have started Vlogtober, but I would have kept this, because it's not time sensitive at all, I would have kept this for when she was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And I would have used it as a filler vlog. But she gets excited. And we talked about this maybe in my last one, where I was saying, well, once she's had an idea, she has no sense of restraint, so she has to get it out immediately. And so she filmed this one and couldn't keep it. She was like, look guys, and it's nice to be excited about your content. I think she was excited to show us because she did like dressing up and she did enjoy it, and that's great. But a little bit of restraint on her part would have helped her a lot here. I felt like we could put that on a grave. A little bit of restraint would have been good.
A lot of the videos will be fall
Yeah,
or
that'd be
Halloween
nice.
related,
That'd be nice.
but not all.
I mean,
Some will be regular videos.
I'm guessing the 4 days she spent trying to fill in all the gaps were unproductive. but I would expect a few regular videos. I mean, the challenge is to upload every day, which is already going to be a pretty big challenge for her. So some of them will be regular videos, so what? With a big old bite. Oh, the jaw's going again. Such a shame she doesn't have a background. It would have looked so much better.
I just wanted to make it look like a diner setup.
If only you had a green screen. I will say, the way she laid out the food did immediately invoke diner, but there was a much easier way to do that behind you.
If I had to compare my homemade burger to a fast food burger with taste,
Do you have to do that?
I would say it tastes similar, most similar to a Five Guys burger and fries burger.
Okay, I've never had Five Guys, but people who eat there tend to be very enthusiastic about it. Apparently their burgers are good, so that's not a bad thing. Wasn't she going to try copycat recipes for fast food? She could have made this a Five Guys burger. Oh, actually no, I suppose because she wanted to take it from the movie. But she just said, no one knows what it is and I've put stuff I like on it. So I don't think the authenticity would have been an issue. What's happening there?
I know, my hair looks ridiculous.
It's just not on quite right. It does look like a very small wig cap.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It just doesn't fit.
Come on, Bangs.
The style isn't
Same place.
particularly flattering for her, but it doesn't fit.
I mean, it's a good quality wig, it's just...
No, honey, it's not. And actually, I'm going to go to Amazon and I'm going to see how much she paid for this.
No.
Why does it keep restarting? I'm going to go to Amazon and I'm going to see how much she paid for this wig, because if it was more than like $20, I will be shocked. It is not a good quality wig. You can tell by the quality of the hair strand. You can tell by the fact that it's all kind of out and everywhere and it's not falling nicely. And it's a costume wig. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, but it's not good quality. Yeah. So I'm guessing she just put the name of the character in with costume and found it. I've just gone and looked, and the Amazon listing does say the only one with the name of the character in also says luxury. So when she's saying it's a good quality wig, they're telling her it's a good quality wig, but no.
For normal size heads, and as you can see,
This isn't, I will genuinely tell you here, this is not a problem of her head being fat. It's not fitting because it's an ill-fitting, cheap, terrible wig. Yeah, come at me in the comments about my wig, I give a fuck. But she's having issues fitting it to her head. It could be a little bit of fat around the back of the neck, also not helping here. But it's not a good wig.
it's really good. But I don't have a huge sweet tooth.
She says this again and again, and we see her eat a lot of sweets, and we see her... It's more all the starches you eat once you get below the neck. Processed starches like this all convert into simple sugars. So even if she's not eating sugar on the outside, it basically becomes sugar on the inside. So to say she doesn't have a sweet tooth isn't entirely correct here. But actually, even when she says that, we also see when she's beezing, she goes and gets sugary drinks. She goes and gets a dessert or one of those dairy milk chocolate bars. So she definitely does have moments when sweets are her weakness. She eats a lot of chocolate when she wants to. I'm not judging, I do too, but...
The vanilla flavor is really good.
Wasn't the vanilla flavor that fake vanilla she put in the montage in the beginning? Oh, I suppose the ice cream as well.
It is really good.
It's a straw. How do you make a mess with a straw?
So yeah, I'm excited. Vlogtober's here.
Let's do this, Chantal. I'm counting on you. I'm genuinely excited. I'm counting on you. Come on.
So you can expect videos every single day
We can expect them or we'll get them.
Some will be dress-up theme.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I have a lot in store.
Good. Could fixing your green screen please be one of them for these moments? Just for these moments. Oh, unless it's an excuse because she wants to do Halloween decorating at some point. I did say that before, those stupid urchin things she's got. But no, I think the green screen would be more valuable for these videos than the decoration behind her.
Yes, guys. Your homemade fries are good too.
Again, you can tell from how they're cut, they're not homemade, they're just home cooked. She has not cut the potatoes herself here, they are too regular, and you can hear from the crunch they've had some kind of coating on them. She didn't make these.
I use peanut oil.
She just reheated them. This is like when she buys sauces from the, like, dips from the farm boy and she's like, oh, it's homemade, you know, it's store-bought.
Does your head get itchy in a wig?
Mine doesn't. I don't know if that's because I shave my head under here, so I only have a little hair, but generally mine doesn't. But I know, especially with wigs of that quality, the way that they tie them in underneath and the materials they use don't tend to be very comfortable. But I would have thought her own hair would kind of protect her head from that, but I don't know.
Who wants to eat the garnish?
Put it in the
Beauty
burger.
bite. Would you ever take a big bite chunk of the...
Raw, like red onion, I wouldn't take a bite, but the strips you can put in, it's a nice crunch and heat. Like, I have raw red onion in salad sometimes.
Onion?
Pete does that as well, doesn't he? He just takes raw onion when he sees
I
it.
told you, she used to eat onion sandwiches with mustard, just big chunks of onion. You see?
I feel like if it's onion on its own with mustard, that's a bit weird in a sandwich, but I've had sandwiches with little strips of raw red onion and it's been a nice addition.
You're right.
If that...
They don't smoke.
Yeah. If that had been a real cigarette, I would have been mad. Because she has such trouble with her lungs to actually sit there smoking on the internet, that would have been it.
They're fake.
I mean, we already had that issue where she was smoking pot that one time. We were like, are you
And the
kidding?
song in the intro, Girl You'll Be a Woman Soon, is in the movie they do the Urge Overkill. Excuse me, Virgin. But
Virgin.
it's a Neil Diamond song. And that's really good. You should listen to it. Alright. Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Alright.
When she sits there at the very end and she just like, that can't feel good. When she's just sitting there kind of like trying to digest, it looks uncomfortable. She looks uncomfortable here.
I gotta go. Mia Wallace has a date with an adrenaline shot. So, it's been fun, and I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This is so fun. I love dressing up. And
I mean, I would argue this could have been more fun, but I'm glad she enjoys the dressing up. It is something a little bit more than her just slamming the burger, I suppose.
just having fun with my mukbangs or whatever, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Not every single video is going to be a mukbang, but
Thank God.
a lot of them will be, obviously. But I'm going to try to make them fun.
Why does she say obviously? She's been going on about all the different things she was going to be doing. Why is it obvious that so many of them would be mukbangs? Just your own laziness and lack of planning? And you can come at me and say, okay, my content is so easy, how can I talk to her about being lazy? And fair, reaction content, although we bring our own thoughts to it, doesn't require a lot of preparation in that regard. But I feel like she definitely could have been a bit more inventive with how much time she's supposedly put into preparing it.
Tell scary stories sometimes, or do mysteries, or go to locations that are spooky and whatever, and do them. Live diamond drive, I know you guys love those.
No, we don't love those. But you love that they tend to cause drama. And you love that they're really low effort content for you. So that's why you do them. Because you tend to get more views, you tend to get super chats, and they're the easiest content you can do.
So yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for now. I really enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta!
Bye! wish she wouldn't use the word tar as well. Anyway. Okay, obviously in Canada right now, a lot of areas are re-entering the red zone. I think my Canadian friend, she lives in Montreal, she teaches in Montreal. And they're re-entering kind of the lockdown phases. So a lot of the stuff she had planned there might not be possible now, but she didn't mention it just then. So I fully understand that there may have been things that she was hoping would be open by the time we got to the end of October, because of course she's planning to do the whole month, that maybe probably won't be now. But I would like her to recreate something at home, or just you know, have more October themed things. That being said, as far as mukbangs go, this was slightly more interesting for the dress up. I was very, very impressed she didn't get everything down her white shirt as far as we saw. And as ever, I hate her cat being on the table. So thank you so much for coming. I will see you hopefully next time. I'm guessing we'll have a video tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye bye everybody.